Thanks for joining us. Today, we're going to be looking at an exciting new feature for running benchmarks at scale on the Runloop platform. We're going to show you how to execute and monitor a fully orchestrated run of popular benchmarks hosted by Runloop. And then we're going to drive the process using our new command line interface known as RLI, and the results and details will show up in our dashboard UI. Most AI benchmarks were designed and written by researchers at universities running code on their laptops for the purpose of publishing papers. As benchmarks become more and more sophisticated, they require better test harnesses. Modern benchmarks have hundreds, if not thousands, of test cases, and it's no longer feasible to run a benchmark on a laptop. At scale, benchmarking becomes an engineering discipline. Environments must be isolated, runs must be reproducible, and the results must be trustworthy, and agents must be prevented from gaming the system. Runloop's benchmark product was built to solve these problems. We already have customers at AI labs running hundreds of boxes at all times. They're constantly running benchmarks and evals, checking for regressions, and using Runloop to train the next generation of models. Today, we're going to be showing off the future of benchmarks, full cloud orchestration on Runloop. First, we'll show you how to download and set up RLI. Once downloaded and configured, you can use RLI to interact with the Runloop platform. There's a lot to see and do here, but since we're here to show benchmarks, let's get right to it. Let's start by showing how to launch a benchmark job for the math benchmark AIME. In this example, we'll launch two fast models to show off how easy it is to run a benchmark using this new framework. Before we get started, a quick word on terminology. A benchmark is a set of independent test cases. Benchmarks often use different terms to refer to the same concept. In Runloop, scenarios are the generic term used for a test instance, task, or problem. Couple of comments on this. We're accessing the benchmark job section of RLI using the short alias BMJ. There are 60 test cases in this benchmark, and we're going to run each test case twice. Once with Anthropic's Claude Haiku 4.5 and once with OpenAI's GPT-4o model. Our concurrency setting is high enough that we'll run every single test case at once in parallel. Running this command returns a benchmark job ID that we'll use throughout the rest of the demo. So now that we've started the benchmark job, we can watch progress live by running the watch command. You can see all of your benchmark jobs using the list command. By running the summary command, we can see the results from the benchmark run. Results are broken down by score and error count. Now, what you're seeing is the Runloop benchmark dashboard. All of the benchmarks you see here are publicly available, and any benchmark with the BMJ support metadata tag is compatible with Cloud Orchestration. Next, let's dive into the individual scenarios that make up the benchmark. This is the scenario definition screen. Here you can see the image definition and the exact task definition in the Runloop system. The scoring function and sample solution are kept off the dev box to reduce opportunities for the agent to cheat. And now let's take a look at how to use RLI to feed our run results into the UI for easy visualization. Quick spoiler, you've already done it. Running a benchmark job using RLI automatically feeds into the Runloop dashboard. And what you're seeing now is the log output, scoring results, and other details about the run. This concludes our preview of Runloop's new Cloud Orchestrator and benchmark job functionality. You've seen how to run benchmarks at massive scale, directly compare agents, and see detailed log outputs flow straight from the command line through to the UI. The Cloud Orchestrator and benchmark jobs is publicly available. We're very excited for you to try this out and would love to hear your feedback.